Hi guys, good evening. Straight from nothing. So happy Hanuman Jayanti to everyone who's watching. And I just want to discuss one of the best trading days that we ever had in our entire career. Career is very short, to be honest, but this brings a lot of confidence and knowledge on the table. So we took like almost 4 to 5 trades in which we had an average RR of 3 or 4, 1:3 or 1:4, which is very good. I mean, it's one of the best days as I've seen till date. So let me be very quick because I want to go quickly to this longer that we have. I'll be very quick with my catch up. So yeah, uh, wait. I started my day with the Asian session, where we took our first trade. Okay. Sorry. So I was watching the markets from the Asian session, mid of the Asian session, because in the morning I went to Mandir and I have a lot of work due to the festival, due to Hanuman God's birthday. But if we look at the chart, I began my trading for London session, and Asian session was pure observation. There was a lot of moves. There was a short bias in the middle of Asian and London session, which bought some downside moves. But seeing the volume range profile, it was very clear that the price had to, go down in the London session. So I don't know why I took this one stop loss right over here of a buy, and to be honest, it was a break even buy. It really went for like around 2 3 minutes. It went up in the direction which gave me a close to 1:1 RR. But in that case, I would have put my stop loss at the break even of the trade. So no loss, no profit. I mean, it was not that good analysis, to be honest. But later I realized myself that the bias was bearish, and that's where we took this trade, which is one of the very most perfect trades that I have taken in my entire life. Of course, we use the range theory. I don't have a lot of time to explain the range theory and the range theory that I use in this situation, but I'm just giving you a brief that there was some kind of 75% area of the range where we planned our short and targeted the if you're taking short from 75% area of this this high, then you can target easily around 125% of that range to the bearish side. That's our bias. So yeah, this was one trade and this was another trade, same bias downside. But over here what happened was, I was planning, I was quite greedy to take one more 1:6, but honestly 1:4 was 1:3 or 1:4 is what I was aiming for, and it actually gave me easy 1:4. 1:6 didn't happen. If I were to continue, I would have taken my stop loss, honestly. But if this was a live trade, honestly, I would have kept it a little bigger SL right over here, because the bias was very clear. It was short, and it of course went short only. See, it went downside only. Moving forward to the next trade, one more beautiful trade right over here. These two trades, same bias downside, but the difference was we were in the New York session, and the New York session started quite bullish. And of course, I realized that the fact that the New York session has started bullish is to have the liquidity enough. Liquidity was stored right over here. These three were the liquidity points. But as soon as I saw that there was a quite rejection right over here at this point, there was a bearish bias of taking liquidity of this primarily and this secondarily. So these were two beautiful trades, same bearish bias, 75% area of reflection, 1:2, close to 1:2. My target was 1:2, to be honest. Right over here, it did 1:2, and over here it was 1:4. Easy, perfect. And if you are to see over here, the entry of my trade was so perfect that the wick closed below my opening position. I hope you're understanding. Just give me a second. Yes, निकल जाओ. हाँ ठीक है निकल जाओ. Uh, Finishing off very quickly because I have to go. This was a buy side bias because I saw the liquidity has been swept right over here. It was a buying bias, but the price didn't. The market was so volatile that the price wasn't stable at my point. Of course, the bias was bullish. It didn't happen at that point of time, and it took my stop loss. But the very next, like after 10 to 15 minutes, there was such a strong bullish setup right over here in this area that the stop loss was around 20 pips, 15 to 20 pips. Right over here, I took my trade, and within a couple of minutes, like 4 to 5 candles, I just achieved like one of my greatest trade of all time, which was 1:10 RR. I have never experienced this kind of analysis or this kind of RR in my entire life, and this was just a complete. I mean, not the most crazy setup of all time. Uh, the market had that kind of power, that kind of volatility, that kind of bullish bias that helped me, skyrocket this trade so much. I mean, thank you so much. Like, not thank you so much, but yeah, I mean, it was just so perfect. This has to be one of my favorite trades of all time. And I won't bore you guys with all this, but I just wanted to document my entire trading setup of today. It was a really great day. My screen time was around 2 to 3 hours or more than that, which is a very good thing. And I'll try to provide more content in this. I'm not getting time, to be honest. We'll probably buy a funded account very soon, or maybe today. God knows. Yeah. So peace, guys. Work hard, work really hard for your dreams, and don't let anyone distract you. Thank you. Bye.